Hello everyone and welcome on the YouTube channel Les Chroniques du Blindage. This tutorial is dedicated to the new Eduard decals introduced with their new Spitfire Mark I, released as a special edition named Spitfire the Few. Some of the first modelers who built this model noticed that it would be possible to remove the top film in the same way as a wet transfer after the decal has perfectly dried. But as this top film is thinner than a transfer foil, peeling it off on large decals can quickly turn into a very delicate task with a random result. From my own first experience with these new decals, peeling it off with a tweezer appears to be quite a nightmare, and parts of the decal did break. The official position of Eduard Company regarding their new decals is: the varnish on our decals is not a transfer foil, it is a normal standard top coat, exactly the same as it has always been on them. The only difference is in the thickness of the paint layer. As for the possibility of peeling off the top coat from decals, yes, it is possible. However, we do not officially recommend this option to modelers, and we do not mention it at all as a fundamental step in the application of decals. Peeling off the paint is not necessary. Anyway, I finally decided to apply the decals following the classical way and leave the top film on them. But as I needed to make some corrections on my Spitfire model, I put masking tape on some of the decals, and when I removed it, tada! The top film went off with the masking tape. So I did perform more tests and found out using a masking tape to remove the top film was a trustworthy technique. I will show you the both ways to apply the new Eduard's decals on this Vindicator wing, which I use as a test material for effects. It is painted with Mesh Models paint, and then I apply a coat of Aquagloss Alclad 2 varnish. I let the varnish to cure for a night and eventually polished it with a 3000 sandpaper. First of all, I put the decals in warm water for 20 seconds and apply a setting solution on the area which will receive the decal. Daco Strong setting solution is, in my opinion, the best choice, especially when you have rivets. Then, I placed decal on its location and removed the excess of water and setting solution with a brush. I gently pressed the decal with a cotton bud by rolling it on the surface. By doing this, I make sure no air bubble is trapped underneath the decal, especially around the recessed details. I did the same for the other decals, but I didn't realize that the lettering is barely the same color as the paint, sorry about that. Finally, I press a tissue on all the decals, once again to make sure no air bubble is trapped and to remove excess of water and setting solution. It is now time to soften the decal for perfect integration on the recessed details, the panel lines and the rivets. For this task, the better product is the Mr. Hobby's Mr. Max Soffer Neo. But it is a little bit strong, so pay attention when applying it. I cover the decals and markings with one coat of this softened solution. Do not touch the decal and let it dry for a night. If the integration is not perfect, apply another coat of Mr. Max Soffer Neo and, once again, let it dry for a few hours. The decals are now perfectly integrated. There is no silvering effect, and you could stop at this point and apply a coat of satin or glossed varnish to protect the decal from the incoming weathering steps. This is basically the classical way of applying decal, and as you can see, it works with the new Eduard decals. Let's now remove the top film on one of the marking set. I take a piece of basic masking tape and place it on the decal. I remove it and place it again till the top film goes off with it. And quickly the magic happens and the film perfectly goes off, leaving only the marking like it is a wet transfer. The remains of the top film can be easily removed with the tweezer or masking tape again. This technique also works with the lettering and the stencil, so whatever the size of the decal, it works. I hope this video will be helpful, and I would like to thank you for watching it. Take care, stay safe, and happy modeling!